In now, Hyunjin Ryu. As he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
This lineup has a chance to knock this guy right out of the game. 4 runs in the inning, and they smell blood.
Boy, Dero, you hit the nail right on the head right now. This is a team that can score some runs. They have a pitcher that's reeling right now. They need to knock him out and knock him out ASAP.
Pop foul, and it looks like that's going to make it into the VIP seats.
The 0-2 once more. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Standing in now, Chris Taylor. As he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He went down looking to open up the ball game. One and one. To the Dodgers leadoff man. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
Count even at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. 4 runs here in this half inning.
That fastball must have a little late life on it, because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. Hit on the ground to third. Escobar fields it cleanly. Throw in time for the 3rd out, but it certainly took a while as the inning is finally over. But the damage done for the Dodgers, and it came on the grand slam. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's now 4-0 LA. Now batting, Wilmer Flores. No career numbers to talk about for this matchup.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Here's the pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. Pollock on the run, but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. Alex Verdugo is on now as he'll take over in right field following the injury.
Number 61, Alex Verdugo.
Stepping into the box, Nick Ahmed.
Batting fifth, the shortstop, Nick Ahmed.
He's set and the pitch. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Great off-speed pitch right there. He was definitely sitting fastball, wanted to turn and burn. Everything went flying. This pitcher might be on the attack with that pitch all game long.
Now another 0-2. Up around the face.
Now there's your textbook waste pitch right there. Try and get the eye level up. Let's see if he comes back with another fastball elevated or drops a hammer off.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Flores stands at second with no outs. In the dirt, and now let's see. The throw will go to third, and it's too late as he's in there. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. The 3-2 pitch. Count still full, 3-2. Runner at third here, nobody out.
Hey, we all love home runs and gappers, but I love the mano-y-mano right here. 5 foul balls in this at-bat. He continues to make this pitcher work.
And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work. Standing in, Eduardo Escobar. These two have not faced each other at the major league level.
This is absolutely a huge spot right here. They have to find a way to get something out of this half inning. I don't care if it's 1 run or 2 runs. You have to find a way to at least give yourself a little shot of confidence that you can get back into this one.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or you're still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of that depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone. But if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan.
Runners are at first and third with none out. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Los Angeles Dodgers. And let's focus on Corey Seager. Cal Ripken Jr., anyone? This guy looks like the spitting image of Iron Man. I think he's just scratching the surface of a Hall of Fame career. Multiple MVPs, Gold Gloves, you name it. Corey Seager is on fire.
And that is through into center field, a base hit. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at their deficit. It's now a 4-1 game.
Dan, you know what? You like to see that from an offense. When you have a guy in a scoring position, there's no sense in waiting around. He saw a pitch he liked right there, and he went after it.
He did, D-Row, and I think that's what most hitters do. They come up with guys on base that they can potentially drive in. They're looking for a pitch to hit, and he didn't wait around and got that bat hit started.
And the pitcher will indeed try and move his runners as he gets this one down. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. A run on a couple of hits here for Arizona. We'll go now to the top of the third. Dodgers out in front, 4-1. And the next up will be Alex Verdugo, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Called a strike on the outer half, 0-1.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
A little bouncer. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. Murphy gathers, but no chance to recover. Verdugo is on at first after the strikeout. So they'll slap an error on the catcher there, and you can tell he's not happy back there. So stepping in, Corey Seager looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. Breaking pitch here, chopped foul at the plate, strike one. Verdugo gets his lead at first, nobody out. And he lays off for ball one. And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now.
Right back into a good hitter's count now after what was a pretty dreadful second inning. He's got to start throwing a lot more strikes. Quality strikes would help too.
3-1 is the count to the Dodgers shortstop. Cody Bellinger is on deck. He's set. Here's the 3-1. Short, hit hard. One there. On to first, and they get them both.
Doesn't come much easier than that. Taylor made 6-4-3 double play and an easy one to turn.
So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. He reached on a walk in his last time up and later came around to score. Fastball down near the shoe tops. One and one to the Dodgers first baseman.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s, down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming in, and then it just drops off the table. You can get a lot of swinging strikes with that.
Down the first baseline, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Dodgers go down quietly as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Here's Gerard Dyson.
Leading out for the Dodgers.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball one. Here's a swing and a shot back up the middle. But this is yanked down out there at shortstop for the first out.
Batter number 4, second baseman, Ketel Marte.
And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And that finds its way through for a base hit. The relay, and he is in there.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
Now a spin and a throw back to second, but the runner's back easily. Into the box now, David Peralta, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. 1. Here's the pitch. A swing and a miss at a ball down. 4-1's our score here in inning number 3. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
Adam Jones is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Hit out towards second. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. And he is safe at the plate as he's across to make this a 4-2 game now.
Boy, talking about picking your teammate up after that strikeout, D-Row. Big, and I mean big, 2-hard RBI single.
Yeah, way to come through for your team. When you take the donut off your bat right there, you're trying to pick up your teammate. He had the right game plan, didn't come outside it, stayed through the baseball, and was able to come through.
Into the box, Wilmer Flores. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Jones leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. This is on the ground over to first. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Into the box now, Justin Turner, as we begin the top of the 4th. First pitch coming, here it is. Hit the other way out toward right field. Chasing after it is Dyson. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
This guy's not wasting any time, right? Gets a first pitch fastball, and he flies out deep on the first pitch of the inning.
Now here's the pitch. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. 4 runs on just 1 hit. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. One is a cutter that misses 2-1. And ooh, he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now. Now a curveball ripped down the left field line. That's a fair ball. Legs churning. He's headed for second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hit streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Good job there to jump ahead with the fastball. If he's going to get back on track out there, the fastball is what he's going to start to need locating first and foremost. Then he can work his other pitches off of that.
1-1 to count. The 1-2 pitch. Line to the right side. And that's in there. Base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third. So they're runners at the corners now with 1 away.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
He had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets through, but eventually does get to third base.
Here's Jock Peterson now, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second.
Big swing of the bat by this guy in his last one. A grand slam that drove in 4, and that's helped this team lead by 2 runs up to this point.
The 1-1 is in off the plate.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Here now the 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Hyunjin Ryu is in for the second time here as he looks at a ball high 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
You know, I think this is a big situation in this game. They've got to lead by a couple of runs, but they don't want to look back on this inning when this one's over and think that they left some runs out there on the base path. Scoring more here would be huge.
Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. We're in the 4th inning of a 4-2 ball game. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
The 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Up next for Arizona, Nick Ahmed. He drew a walk his first time up.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Bellinger has it, and it's a quick out number 1.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? One pitch, one out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Ready now for the Diamondbacks, Eduardo Escobar. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. A bouncer to the left side. Seager comes up with it. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home 4th.
Like catcher number 36, John Ryan Murphy.
Now at the plate, John Ryan Murphy. He reached on a single in his first try. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he misses with a high changeup that time, a dangerous pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. 2 runs, 4 hits, and 2 errors thus far for Arizona. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Is a swing and a high pop-up. Turner has a play, and that retires the side. Backs down in order. They trail it here 4-2. Now back to the top of the lineup. First pitch on its way. Hit hard towards center. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far. So the Dodgers get their leadoff hitter on base to kick off the inning.
There's a lot of moving parts in some guys' swings. It usually takes them a month or so to get it ironed out.
Stepping in now, Alex Verdugo, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Here comes the 0-1. Looks at a curveball on the outside corner. And now some action in that Arizona bullpen, as it looks like they'll have both a lefty and a righty up to throw. Now the 0-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The 0-2 home. And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2. Ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third and ring him up, says the third base umpire. He's gone.
Now batting. Shortstop.
Next for the Dodgers, Corey Seager. He was a double play victim last time around. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now. 4-2 our score here as we play inning number 5. Ooh, tough to lay off there, but it's called a ball. 1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
The 1-2. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. Peralta is over just a few steps to his right as he takes it for route number 2. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Cody Bellinger. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here comes the first pitch. Runners off for second. In the dirt here. Oh, and this is low, and it won't be dug out, so he picked the right pitch to run on there, and he's in at second base with a stolen bag. The 1-0 home. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hit out towards second. Marte gloves it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. One left for L.A. Tim LeCastro will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 11, Tim LeCastro.
And he pours this one in at the letters, 0-1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Line drive to left. And this will be just what the manager ordered as he's off the bench with extra bases. He hit the corner and tries for third. And the Diamondbacks are off and running in the inning. Literally, it's a leadoff triple.
The second this thing got past the outfielder, you knew it was at least a double, possibly a triple, but he turns on the afterburners and is safely into third.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Gerard Dyson. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.